I'm gonna be at war anyway. So actually thinking about it doesn't make a goddamn difference what I do. If anything, I should start fabricating these claims now. Before, you know, just do the super cheap one. Wait a year. Rate power. Yeah, it's a negative 50%. It's insane. It's not, and it's like negative 100%. It's entirely possible that we might get to the point where we just cannot do anything. It would just get to the point where we cannot fabricate more stuff. Especially since California won't get re-annexed. Because otherwise, you know, I'd keep doing the thing where I just keep releasing them. But they just do not want to be annexed. Which is a little bit annoying. Okay, so they're at war. Who's Russia not at war with, by the way? Because it does seem like they're kind of at war with everybody. They're at war with the British. I guess they're at war with the British and the Germans. Germany's actually the one that's kind of at war with everybody. I mean, I'm involved in this war too. I mean, other than the islands of the Caribbean, there's really not much for me to actually take. So this small 24 stack, you are going to be our... Because right now, like, war exhaustion is just going to take up regardless now. Because I'm at war, so I don't have the -1. It just goes up by like 0.1. It just goes up by 1, I think, every single month. So I'm really not too sure exactly how I'm going to... I'm involved in a colonial crisis. Britain, you son of a bitch! I can't actually colonize because I've done this stupid thing. Okay, well... I can move troops into... like, Nigeria, but on the other hand, I don't... It's probably just not worth it, right? I guess I'll just abandon the colony. I can't even withdraw either, so I guess it just kind of sits there. And I can't tell which one... Like, you guys need a protectorate status. But I can't tell exactly everybody who does until I eventually lose this race, which might take it like a year or something like that. So I'm going to want you to split in half, so we have like 2 nice 24 stacks, or 2 nice 42 stacks. Germany might just lose the war, actually, thinking about it. Maybe I bet on the wrong horse here. Like, Germany military tech's gotta be at like 20, right? Like, it's gotta be, yeah, it's perfect. The French are at 20, the Austrians are at 18, and the Russians are probably like at 4. They're at 11, so... You know, it's not looking too great for them. Also, apparently I guess Great Wars haven't been discovered yet, because this would be a Great War. But, yeah, I'm just not going to commit any troops to this whatsoever. I really don't think it's worth it. If anything, I kind of should not have joined in the first place, because, yeah, I'm at 52% war exhaustion now. And every single point of war exhaustion just makes fabricating claims even harder than it needs to be. Sure, Turkey, you can have military access, why not? You just march down south. You go to Colombia. You give them a piece of your mind. Like, I'm really hoping that the French don't try to demand Panama back. That'd be kind of awkward. I can't afford to pay Germany £2,000 a day. That's a bit much. Oh, Albania, we can put them in, or get them at the cordial or something. Oh, up to neutral, wonderful. I don't even know why exactly we had points with them. Who else do I actually want to influence right now? Portugal, maybe? I mean, they've got to be friendly with, like, yeah, they're friendly with the British. Spain's probably friendly with the French. They're neutral with everybody. But we have a truce with them, god damn it. China, we can't influence. The Dutch are probably already influenced by everybody. I don't think there's really anybody we can get. Paraguay, I guess, because I'm not going to be attacking them anytime soon. You know what, Germany? Yeah, you get a military access. Why not? It's not looking too good for our friends in the German Empire. Are they I mean, I'm guessing they're mobilizing, but I really thought, for some reason, I really thought Germany had this, but I guess they can't really deal with 1, 2, 3. Is this considered one front, or is it like 3 fronts? Either way, it's a lot of fronts. I mean, Bulgaria is basically like completely occupied. Romania's already given up. It really is just kind of a mess. Oh no, the war's already over. Wait, Germany won? What? How did Germany win? That doesn't make sense to me, but sure. Whatever you say, game. At least we're at peace now. Actually, am I getting any money from them? No, I'm not at all. And I'm still in debt, but not by much, so it's not like it's too big of a deal. If anything, actually, I can probably just pay those off right now. How much is it? 105,000? Yeah, not too big of a deal. I can pay for that. I know we're losing a race here. Oh, can I see invest again? Yeah, but the British also... You know what? Screw it. Withdraw. There you go, Britain. You can just have it. I'll keep what I have. You can keep that. And I think everything should be good. Ignore those wars. I don't care about them. Get all of our protectorates going. Fantastic. All of Europe's at peace for like a long time, so... Sadly, nothing too bad is actually going to happen. And it looks like the Greeks are winning their war. I don't know if it's with the help of the British or what. And I don't know if Russia can actually really even get to Greece. I think Greece is kind of just... Not really on their own, per se, but they're doing okay. Paraguay. I still don't understand why Paraguay's like super hostile towards us, but we'll get them back up to like friendly or something. We still got 300 days until this is done. So goddamn long from now. Electricity, culture. Is the fish? No, that's all worthless. And none of these actually. That's just prestige. Reinforcements. None of these are really will help us. You know, not have stupid amounts of war exhaustion. We're back down to 49%, so that's good, but it really doesn't help us. I'm literally at war with, or I'm not at war. I have a truce with every single person basically on the earth, except for the British. Who maybe they should have been the ones I was attacking, but the Colombians are just going to be a much easier fight. It says if I can get, like, you know, a nice plus 25% bonus against them through, like, an event, that would be nice. Or if a nice jingoistic party was elected, that would also be nice. If an anti-military party would probably be, like, the worst thing that could happen. And what's the next election, anyway? I mean, the Republicans are going to win again, so it's almost like it doesn't matter. But it's going to happen in Oh, this year actually, July. So it's gonna be done in about the end of the year. It'll be done. It'll be finished in like January. Also, I'm killing rebels, which is annoying because I have to rebuild those troops. Why are they actually rebelling against me? Like, why are you guys mad? Mostly because people from Venezuela want their independence. How about no? Did you ever think about that? Like, nah, that's not gonna happen. I still don't even know what I'm gonna do about... I mean, Brazil's... Like, these are just 3 states with Brazil here. And that'd be like... I mean, it looks like it's a lot of territory, but it's really not. I mean, does anybody actually like us? I mean, Peru does. A handful of people do. Turkey loves us. But other than that, the answer is really no. I still gotta figure out how to actually invade. Because we do need to invade Brazil. They're allied with the Portuguese and the Spanish. But, you know, they are also the Portuguese and the Spanish, so I'm not, like, too concerned about them. We would basically need to put all of our troops in, like, Uruguay and push our way north. Pushing from this direction would basically be suicide because of the attrition. Pushing our way up north would probably work out okay. But it's hard to say. I don't know how much these states actually cost. Because, you know, like the, if these are like, you know, 70% each, basically, we're probably at the point where it's impossible to actually finish the original goal of the series. But, we could definitely try. Hudson Bay Company still needs to absolutely be, like, released. Negative 100%, they just hate us. But I think we can force them out of the British sphere, because we are getting, like, a massive, Oh no, they just banned us. I'm assuming if they're not going to put any more points in, then it's fine. The Northwest Territories gets their, statehood. Fantastic. Congratulations. But I don't want the draft. Also, is anybody trying to take anything from our sphere? I basically never look at this. Neutral, 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 neutral. So no. We're basically completely alright. Okay, so they've beaten down the Turks. Not surprising. But they probably can't beat the British and the Bulgarians. Or at least it'll be like a stalemate or something like that. They're already at like 23%, so... I mean, we'll see how it goes. They want to take Thrace to make their borders look nice. But okay, so now there's an election going on, so I can kind of force my population to be more jingoistic. Through depending on what events I want. So I want the Southern Democrats to win, right? So all of this stuff is what I should be pushing for. To try to get the people on my side. Oh no, they're trying to take this state. I hate the Greeks, honestly. Not to sound rude, but that's just a dumb thing to do. So Colombia, still got like 2 months. It takes so long for this shit to happen. But I need to actually increase military spending now. So, nope, not Navy, because Navy's bad. Colombia, what's your military tech at? 11? So not extremely good. I kind of wish we didn't have to, like, fund everything. I wish I could just, like, fund this specific army. But, you know, let us actually just bring some troops over. And we've actually gotten reactionary loyalty up. Party loyalty is one of these. Yeah, like, these guys love the reactionary party now. So let's just kind of keep that going. The reactionary party, reactionary party. Reactionary Party. So it's everybody after Hispaniola. So we need 2 more. Like, these guys are like 5.81. I don't know how that actually affects voting at all. But we'll see how much of the electorate the reactionaries win. Because if they can win, you know, like a ton, then that'd be great. State capitalism, because once again, I want them to win. You guys get onto those boats. They can stay down here. I mean, they shouldn't take any attrition, so we should be fine. $27 to 6 stack. Okay, so we can declare war now. It really doesn't matter because this CB is just a not a prelude. It's just it's basically not what we're caring about. We're also at war with the French, but that's fine. Not too. Actually, if we're at war with the French, we gotta make sure that Quebec. Like, probably just put like a massive fort there, so that no matter what. Actually, we probably should have been building forts this entire time. I'm not a big person on forts. I just basically never build them. But let's expand a little bit. I know if like we probably look at France or something. Every single province has like a level like 4 fort. Well, every single state has like a level 2. Every single state has a fort at least. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Is it shift or is it control? It's control click. Fine. Build your forts in Quebec and New England. Probably the most important part. I actually got completely fucking destroyed by the Colombians. Nope, jingoism. How did I lose so badly? I'm guessing because our morale's not up yet. Well, that was actually, like, horrible. Oh, but did they have a second army that I wasn't aware of? I mean, I know it's, like, attacking, like, a smaller, like, a bigger army, but I thought maybe things would be okay. We do need to basically put a second CB on the French, though. Just so that, we can... Because we need to put a second CB, a different CB on the French so we can peace out the Colombians while still being at war with the French. Because if I try to, like, get 2 states from the Colombians while France is still in the war, it's just never going to happen if they're the war leader. Okay, well, let's go to Bogota. But now there's a good old-fashioned rebellion. Awesome. You guys march down south. Apparently they're not extremely happy with the situation right now. And I can understand why, but doesn't mean I have to like it. There we go, taken Bogota, and that's basically the entirety of their mobilized army dealt with. Enact women's suffrage, that seems like a nice thing to do, so we'll do that as soon as I get some electricity. So what this just gets the, I mean, we're still in the election year, so let's enact women's suffrage. Give the women the right to vote.